Morning, everybody. Cars and Coffee, Las Vegas. Another balmy morning. Actually, kind of a cool morning here at Cars and Coffee. We're waiting for the sun to come up. It didn't just yet, but Tony's actually making our morning kind of bright this morning, bringing out the BMW 2002. Tell us a little bit about this beauty.
Well, I got the bug about a year and a half ago when a friend of mine introduced me to one, and we drove around in it, and I thought it was a pretty fun little car. Well, lo and behold, the bug hit me really hard. So we searched around. He happened to have an extra one, so I purchased the extra car. He had about 3 of them. It was too many projects to go through. So I purchased it from him, and the longer I had it, the more I fell for it. So next thing I know, it was a month later, I bought another one for a parts car, and a month after that I came across a shell that was already done, or about say 80% done, and I bought that as well. So between the 3 of them I made one car, and I still have another one to fix up yet. So when I fell hard. I've owned a 625, a 635, a 525, a 318, 535. And for some reason, this one takes the cake. I really like this one. It's surprising to me that the car that's sold, it's a 76, the car that's sold handles so well and it's so fun to drive. And I just like the connection you have with the road to it. Today's cars are too soft, or not too soft, but you lose connection with the road because of all the computer systems and all that stuff. And these really, you feel one with the road and the car. You know how the conditions are, and I don't know. I was just taken by the car, and I'm happy that I have it, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of it.
Now, you do some of the wrenching yourself, or all of it?
The underpinnings, the drivetrain, everything has been redone by me, and with some help from a friend. But there is nothing underneath, no mechanics that hasn't been touched. So yeah, there's still some things to be done. I'm having another engine built to, let's say, update the power a little bit. It will be a turbo. It's right now it's fashioned after a turbo. They call it a turbo clone. By the time my new engine goes in it, it'll keep up with pretty much anything on the road.
Now, these older classic BMWs have gotten a lot of attention lately. Why? A bit, of course, many classic cars have. Certainly the air-cooled Porsches have gone crazy as far as pricing. Yes. The Alfa Romeos have done as well, but why the BMWs? And this kind of a quirky one, the 2002. Why so much love for these now?
I think because this car is actually what saved BMW. They were struggling. This car came out. It was the first family sedan that you could actually run the family around in and have a little sporty little drive. It was peppy for its time. And then when they came out with the TII, which is the fuel injection, and then the turbo model, it started off. This is the car that started the M3 craze. So the beginning for their popularity, for BMW's popularity and handling and everything, is through the 02.
Now, you're parked here with the British cars. They let you come on by and hang out in the British parking lot?
It starts because I have a Mini Cooper. That was my first fun toy. I've owned 2 of them until I got bit by the 02 bug. So everybody has their little Mini, and then everybody has their toy. On the club days, I will drive my Mini. On the odd weekends, then I'll drive the BMW. I'll drive the 02.
Now, is this going to be a driver for you, or more of a garage queen and car show stopper?
A mixture of both. It's too fun to sit in the garage. I'm not going to have it so pristine that I'm scared to drive it. I bought it so I can drive it, and that's what I'm going to do. If I worry about scratches, I won't have any fun with the car. So that it'll be a. It won't be a daily, but it will not be a garage queen either.
Lots of vintage auto tours are going around, certainly the country and all that. So I'm sure that some of that'll bite you, and it'll be a whole new experience for you and adventure.
It's already bitten me. There's a SoCal Vintage Meet every year that I've been to for the past 2 years, and I went to the first one. I didn't have my own, and after that, I swore that I would have my own in the next one. So this year, I just finished this car in time to make that one, and next year, hopefully, the car will be in much better shape, running condition, and it'll be even fun. Hopefully, there's a trip involved. I wouldn't mind cruising up and down the Pacific Coast Highway with it and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Good luck. Thank you for sharing this beauty with us.
No problem.
Have you named her?
It's right now. It's just Blue. It's just Blue. Blue, short for Bluto, actually, because when I get the other engine, it'll be a brute. So.
Good. Thanks for coming out.
No problem. Thanks.